Hello, you guys, Tamika here, and I am making this video to teach you how to use your action workbook. So if you don't have one of these, go to tamikadavisonline.com and you're just going to click the shop tab and you'll see the action workbook. Okay, now ordering the subscription is no longer available. So I will always try to send out a push notification on the website about a week before the month ends to remind you to get your order in so that way you can have it for the new month. So make sure that you're subscribed to the website, that you've created a login. That way too, you can see all of your orders and have all of the updates and things like that. Okay, so tamikadavisonline.com. Now, I did make some changes to this workbook. If you've been getting it in the past, if this is new for you, then perfect. You're starting at the right spot. But I have been doing a workshop or an accelerator program with Eric Worre, and it just started. And a few of the leaders who have shared with us for the first trainings have talked about these 5 5s. And so I've adapted it to work for our business as far as the things that I feel are important that we need to do. And so what we had before was messaging X amount, either 10, 20, or 30 of different types of messages. And what I found is that these top leaders really simplified it and they took it back down to basics. So whether you've been in for a long time or whether you just started, it sets everybody up for success. So you're going to see that here in the workbook in just a second. So the very first page, when you open up, you're going to see an undated calendar. So you're just going to write the month and the year, and then you can go in and fill in the number dates there. And you can use this calendar. I've seen people use it for like content calendar, just mapping out what do you have going on for your own personal life throughout the month. I've used it to track my volumes. I've used it to talk about the different types of posts that I'm making, the appointments that I have, just anything that you want here. I also like to write my goals for the month in this box right here. And then as I am tracking my volume and charting, I set my volume goal for the month here, and then I just break it down, divide it by however many I need to, and then I'll just color up the thermometer as I'm working on boosting my volumes. Now, on the back side of this month calendar, you are going to find a diamond chart. Now, diamond is the level that unlocks everything in the compensation plan. And so you may be focused on ranking up, but this basically has all of them. So, you know, you've got a ruby chart here, you've got an emerald, and then you've got the whole thing diamond. So whether you want to focus on a little area of the chart or whether you want to chart yourself out, maybe you want to chart someone in your organization or your husband's account, if maybe your paid is higher than a diamond, however you want to use this. I just wanted to make sure that we had it in there so that way you can work on your for and a friend as well as looking at your rank promotions. Okay, so you've got that. And then on the back side, you have the for and a friend tracker. And so this is our goal every single month. Every single month, our goal is to sign 4 customers and find one person who wants to work the business with us and make some extra income, and then help that one person be able to get their 4 and 1. So we call this for and a friend. Okay. And so we know that we can put our name here, our ID number, and then when you sign your customers each month, you're going to write the date that you sign them, their name, their ID number. And then in this box right here, you're going to write the volume. So if I was starting this in January, I would write January, February, March. And each month I'd be able to go back to this workbook and I'd be like, okay, I had 60 volume in January. Maybe they added some products and it got to 90 volume in February. And then in March, maybe they took off some things and it's down to 30 volume. And I can write that right there. And so I can track each one of my customers to make sure that they make it through their 3-month commitment. And then I can total all of the customers to make sure that it reaches that 240 volume, which is needed for those bonuses. Okay. And so you have places to track 6 customers. Is there 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 customers, because hopefully within 6, you'll be able to reach that 240 volume. Technically, all you need is 4 though. So if you can get 4 pick 3s or 4, volume packs that have at least 60 BV, then you're going to have that 240 volume. And then there's a spot right here for you to write the date your distributor's name, and their ID number. Okay, so that's your for and a friend. And then you'll take that distributor, you'll write their name here, their ID number, and then you'll track their customers and make sure that they're getting their for and a friend. Now, when you get your first 4 customers that for the 30-day period that total the 240 BV, you're going to make a $50 bonus. And when you sign a friend to do business with you, you'll make a $100 bonus. So you have $150 in bonuses that you can be eligible for when you complete for and a friend. Then when you help your friend get their 4-in-1, they're going to earn that $150 in bonuses, and you're going to actually earn a $350 bonus, which is incredible for just being a coach and being a mentor and helping your friend have success in the business. Okay, so that's potentially $500 in bonuses for you, your $150 plus your $350 for helping your friend. And these get paid out on Friday. Now, it is your job as a business owner to check and track to make sure that the volumes are totaling what they need to and that people are fulfilling their 3-month commitment. So this sheet right here is going to help you be able to do that. On the back of the for and a friend, you are going to find an enrollment tracker. So if you want to just keep all of your enrollment information here, you can. I know for me, sometimes I have more than that, or it's not going towards a for and a friend. And so I just wanted to make sure that I kept this sheet in here. So you can use both, you can use one or the other, whatever you like. But on this one, you'll keep track of the date that you signed your customer, their name, their ID number, where they're placed in your organization. And then over here, I like to write down what they ordered. So that way, when they get their products or they want a recommendation of different products to try the next month, I can easily refer back to here and see what they had tried before. Okay, then the next sheet in here is your follow-up sheet. So as you're talking to people, as you're getting host to post up, as people are commenting on your posts, voting on your story slides, messaging you about what you have, I love to write their names down here. And then out in the margin, I'll just write down what we talked about. So I'll write HSN or Slim or coffee or brew or PDT for potential distributor. And I'll just write that out here in the margin and I'll write their name here. And then when they sign up, I'll actually just do a little check mark, just so I can see, sometimes fortunes in the follow-up, I'll go back and get some of my past planners and I'll turn to July and I'll be like, oh, that person just barely signed up last month. It took them 5 months of follow-up, but here they are, And so this is front and back. And your goal, as if you choose to accept it, this is about 100 on the front side and 100 on the back side. So make it your goal to get 100 yeses or 100 people interested in your products and business, or 200 people interested in your products and business. And if this isn't enough for you, just throw an extra piece of paper in here, staple it to it, and then that way you can still keep it, because I know that some of you guys are just mass enrollers and talk to so many people that this maybe isn't enough. So you can easily just add some extra pages in here. Okay. The next page in here, this is new. It is called Daily Method of Operations. And this is something that I've learned with my GoPro training, is that you should have 3 areas of focus when it comes to your daily method of operations. Okay, so what do you do on a daily basis to work your business? And you should have a daily method of operations for personal development. You should have a daily method of operations for your KPIs, your key performance indicators, the things that you need to do to work your business. And you should also have a daily method of operation for your social media. Okay, so 3. And this kind of takes you through just a rough outline of it. And so with personal development, you must grow if you want your income to grow. You should always start your day with gratitude, affirmations, meditation, journaling, anything like that to make sure that you get your mind right first thing in the morning. You need to commit to reading or listening to self-help books. If you go to your local library, you can rent a book. Some people have digital apps or audiobooks that you can listen to, that you can download free books or you can purchase them. And then also listening to podcasts and YouTube videos that inspire and motivate you. And then attending as many Zoom calls that our company puts on, keeping you plugged into the fire is going to keep you on fire. Okay. And so that is a little bit about personal development. Your key performance indicators, these are the things that you should do every day to work your business, whether you feel like it or not. Consistency is key. You have to plant the seeds in order to reap the harvest. And that means consistently offering your products and opportunity to people you come in contact with, expanding your network and following up. Okay. And so completing your 5 5s, interacting and engaging on your social medias with your friends, posting in your stories, doing TikToks and Reels, and attending Zoom calls. So those are a few key performance indicators that I think are very important. And then your social media, this is your storefront. This is your opportunity to create ads and market your products and market yourself. Now, first off, people are going to buy from who they know, like, and trust. So it's important that they see you on your page, the things that you enjoy, the things that you're interested in, asking questions, developing relationships with people, and, you know, using as many different social media platforms as you can. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Reels, Stories. If you're on Snapchat, LinkedIn, I mean, whatever places you want to be, that you make sure that you show up on that social media platform every single day, and doing the research to know how to use it most effectively. Okay. And so I always say that your page should share about you, your hobbies, things you enjoy, selfies, value based on your skills, and sprinkle in the products and business. You will be successful when consistency is there. Okay. And so, you know, as long as you start doing this now, people that you're adding into your network through host to post or through your TikToks and Reels, they're going to view you as a professional. And so start today and be consistent, figure out what your 5 pillars are. And that's actually what you get to do here on the next page. And this is going to be fun for you to do each month, because you're going to evolve, you're going to change, you're going to, you know, perfect your brand a little bit more. And so I want you guys to fill this out. What should you post about? What are some things about you? So I am a mom. I have min pins. Let's see, I'm half Black and half white. I have 5 sisters. I live in Wyoming, right? And that gives me a whole bunch of different things that I could post about, just about me. Hobbies, I like to work out. I play soccer. What other things do I like? I like to craft. I was a math teacher, so I enjoy nerdy things like math. I play roller derby, right? So I can go in here and write down some hobbies. And then my everyday do's every single day, you know, I'm working out, I'm working my business, I'm eating food, I am taking care of my kids, I'm feeding my dogs, you know, and that may seem like silly to talk about, but like I could easily make a post feeding my dogs, or asking what kind of dog food do you feed your dogs, or telling a story about them. You know, I could take a picture of me dropping my kids off at the bus. Like, whatever I'm doing on the daily basis is what I could be posting in my stories, what I could be posting on my page. Don't overthink it, but already there'd be 5, 10, 15 different posts that you could make, right? Halfway through the month there. Okay. Engagement posts. These are things that get people commenting, you know, so what time did you wake up this morning? What time, how many hours of sleep did you get? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite color? What state do you live in? How old were you when you had your first baby? Like, just asking engaging questions. Product posts. You guys can use, Telegram or the boards, and most of them have a little folder in there that's like product post ideas or business post ideas. You know, what are some reasons, or what products do you want to focus on? What are some reasons why you love, you know, your coffee, or why you love the wraps, you know, and just talking about the products maybe that you're focused on this week. What are some things, or this month? What are some things that the business has done for you? What are some goals that you have? And so, you know, just kind of jotting down some ideas as far as what you should be posting about is what this page is for. Now, I wrote informative, insightful, uplifting, fun, relevant, positive vibes. This is what we want your page to be. People don't want to come to a store that's got garbage all over it, that's got cuss words, that's got nudity or profanity, anything like that. They want to come to a place that's going to make them feel good, that's clean, and it's what they can expect. Like, if people go to my page, they can expect to see food, fitness, me being a mom, me working my business, and that's all I can think of right now, right? Hunting during the hunting season, traveling, like those kinds of things. So right now, what the algorithms say is post on Facebook 3 to 5 times a day, keeping them 3 to 5 hours apart. Vary your content to you post for every one it works post. Like I said, you want to sprinkle those in and show your face on your page. A selfie every day, or in your stories, like every single day. You guys, I'm telling you, that's been the best thing for my business, is when I started showing up. People started trusting me more because they could see me, they could hear me, they could see exactly what I was doing. Okay, so that's what this is for. Now, the next page in here is time blocking without the time. This is something that I learned from another leader, and it's been a game changer for my business. Okay, I am my own business owner. I used to work a full-time job. Now I get to do do this full time. And what happened is when I came home, all of a sudden, nobody was telling me what I had to do, when I had to do it, how I had to do it. So I needed structure. And, I started this business having one kid. I got pregnant. And so then I had to go through, having a baby in this business. I had to go through having an infant and her schedule. And now I've got two kids in school. So, I've gone through it all. Right. And throughout the full 7 years that I've been in this business, I've always showed up, but I had to be flexible with my schedule. And I know depending on what you have going on in your life, you've got to be flexible with your schedule too. And so I love creating these time blocks that I can squeeze in throughout my day, but I know it's going to get done. And so I have 4 hours right here. Or I guess I should say 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay. So my block one, this includes my DMO, my daily method of operations for my own personal mindset, my personal development, and a little bit for my business. Block 2 is business. Block 3 is business. And block 4 is wrapping up shop and attending Zoom calls. And so when I wake up in the morning, I have scriptures and meditate, journal, post stories, make a video, happy birthday messages, chart, and workout. Okay, that's what needs to happen. My first hour of the day, actually workout happens after I get my kids to school, but this stuff happens before my kids even wake up. I get them off to school, then I do my workout. After I finish my workout, I get showered, I get the house cleaned up, I eat breakfast, whatever I need to do there. And then I'm on to block 2. My block 2 is a power hour that I host. You guys are more than welcome to hop on. It's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And during this time, I'm getting up my 5 hosted posts. I'm adding 30 friends. I'm getting 5 follow-ups confirmed. I'm sending my potential loyal customers a list to check out, and I'm doing post stories and putting up another video. In the afternoon for block 3, I'm engaging with my audience and I'm doing personal development. So I'm listening to a self-help book like I talked about. I'm doing 5 new conversations. I'm doing 5 PDT exposure videos sent, post stories video, and also taking time on Tuesdays to do some TikTok creation. Okay. And then that's another hour. My kids come home from school, we eat dinner, we do all their activities. And then at night I do block 4. I finish my blocks. I make sure that all my 5 5s are all done. Post stories, video, checking my downline orders, shouting out my teammates, and attending a Zoom call. I'm filling out my Get Fit journal, and I'm in bed by 10. And so I have these blocks set in my day. So, if something goes wrong and all of a sudden, I missed, my 9 o'clock time, that's okay. I can do it at 10 o'clock. Right. But I know what needs to get done when I have sections of work. And if I have 60 minutes, I'm going to use the 60 minutes. If all I have is 30 minutes, then I'll do 30 minutes now and 30 minutes later. And I've got it set up here. Okay. So that's time blocking without the time. And then you're going to see this divider page, and the rest of the booklet is our daily to-dos. Okay.